Good evening, this is old Rattler coming to you again. Tonight we're going to talk about the wild hog population in this part of the country. I've seen a few of them. There's been a lot of people seen them. Some of them seem to get bigger and bigger all the time. I've heard of some of them that are huge, I mean great big, and I don't know, I've never seen any that's that big, but I'm sure that maybe they really saw that, or maybe they just thought it was that bigger than what they thought because they were excited. But anyway, I have learned about the wild hog a little bit, listening to old stories and stuff like that, and some of them are not wild hogs, they're feral hogs. They're domestic hogs that have turned wild by getting loose, and they turn back into a wild hog, and then they grow, after they're in the wild, I've heard that they will grow these tusks, which help in the defense, and they come up from here, like this, and they use them to help fight off, and they get the big long teeth. They get long in the tooth, and that makes them a lot more fierce to their opponent when they're fighting or protecting their, whatever you want to call it, herd of hogs or flock. I don't know what you call a bunch of hogs. It's just a bunch of hogs to me. Big, fat, wild, mean hogs. I encountered one day on my way to work. I was driving this old car of mine, and it started to overheat, so I pulled over to walk to a friend's house. My cell phone couldn't get no signal, imagine that. And I was walking down the dirt road, and I heard a big, fierce, wild hog in the brush off to my right. And I looked over there, and I seen it kind of, and then it run off. It run off, and I was worried because all I had to fight that thing was this cell phone that didn't work. I could have gave it my bologna sandwich that I was taking to eat for work at lunch, and I had some hot coffee, and I was carrying it. I didn't have no gun. I didn't have nothing. I was just trying to get to work. I was trying to get up the road and call somebody and get some help. But I'm glad that thing didn't turn around and come after me, because then I'd have been blowed plumb up, and I'd have been grabbing me a big batch of getting out of there, and I'd have been running up the road, and all that thing would have saw was dust flying off my boots. And then he probably would have caught me and ate me up. But I guess that would be just fitting after all the hog I've eaten in my life. Well, and next, we're going to talk about, that's enough about wild hogs, because I really don't know a lot about them. That's all I know is the few that I've seen. And I hope that when I see one, I hope I'm better prepared next time, with more than just hot coffee and a bologna sandwich. Now we're going to talk about the Bigfoot monster. I've never seen one of those either, and sometimes I wonder if anybody really has. But there is people that claim that they're out there. It would be nice to know that there is something out there that we haven't seen. And, well, I'll tell you what. I don't really know what to say about that right now, so I'm going to sign off for now, and that'll tune in next time on old Rattler's comments, whatever you want to call this outfit. But oh, and by the way, I want to tell anybody that's seeing this, some adults may not find a lot of my subject matter funny because it is rated G. This is for people of all ages to look at if they want to. If If they look at it and it bores them, turn it off. Simple as that. But there will be no rated R type stuff on this, because old Rattler don't play that way. He wants the kids to enjoy it too. That's all for now. We'll talk to you later. Goodbye and good night.